All right, guys, we are back with another YouTube video. We are currently at work. Our shift's about to end, and then we are going to start working out. Funny thing is, I work at a gym, so I have all my supplements and everything, my pre-workout ready to go. Last few minutes of my shift, and then we're going to hit posterior. I may or may not do more of a talking during my lift kind of deal, or I will just resort to the voiceovers that I've been doing that you guys have been seeing in majority of my workout videos. Either way, we're going to film our workout today. Today is posterior, like I mentioned, meaning we have back. Let me set you guys up. My arm's getting tired, and that's fatigue we don't need right now. So posterior, back, biceps, hamstrings, glutes, abductors, calves, that stuff, right? Anatomical position, we're like this. Anterior, posterior. Now you might say, Zach, our biceps are anterior in our anatomical position. And I would say you are correct. However, elbow flexion with our bicep, majority of back movements, right? We are elbow flexing, which means our bicep is going to be worked. So I like to pair biceps with posterior, same thing. Tricep extension, right? In pressing with our chest for anterior, triceps are posterior. I like to pair the triceps with anterior, like on chest day, because they are doing similar actions, similar functions. So that's kind of the philosophy behind posterior and anterior, and why I do biceps with posterior and triceps with anterior. Anyways, we're gonna film some of the lift. I plan to deadlift today. We are about a week and a half into our aggressive cut. We started at 215.4 pounds. We woke up at 208.3 pounds. So don't go telling people that, because that is a lot of weight dropped very quickly. But that's also what I like to do. If you don't know me, I bulked to 254 pounds, eating 7,500 calories a day back in spring of 2024. 2025. Back in spring of 2025, I bulked to 254 pounds, and then in 3 months, I got down to 208 or like 205 or something. So I for sure know how to bulk, and I for sure know how to aggressive cut. Now, do I tell my clients to do that? No, because you have the higher likelihood of crashing your hormones, losing muscle, definitely losing strength and all that stuff. But I don't have time to sit around and cut for months on end, especially with summer almost being over. I want to get lean for the last few months, the last few weeks of, warm weather. So yeah, we are going to be just aggressively cutting. We're at 208.3 this morning. The goal is to get down to 205. I might even, no, that's too light, or that's not light enough. I'm going to try to get down to 200. Hopefully I can get, around 8-9% body fat at 200. Probably not. But I want to get leaner, and then we're going to go to a growth phase for a while, for probably majority of all winter, at least for the rest of the 2026 year. And then, maybe plan to compete. So one thing I don't tell you guys, or you guys might not know, is that I'm so dialed, bro, for majority of the time. Like 99% of the time I'm dialed. I'm getting my steps in. I'm training almost every day. I'm recovering and sleeping. I'm hydrating. I'm sticking to a diet plan, to a meal plan. I'm watching my cardio, my activity intentions, everything like that. And it's like I'm doing all this stuff. I spend so much time in the gym. I enjoy lifting in the gym and seeing results and pushing through hard times and all that stuff. So it's like, why not compete? So that's what I'm probably going to do. And I think it'd be epic to record a YouTube series about, my show. So I'm going to talk to my friend of mine. He's going to kind of help me game plan maybe for a potential show in spring 2027. And then if that happens, I'm going to commit to it, and I'm just going to do it. I haven't done a show. I'm 23. I just turned 23. I haven't done a show because I don't think I'm good enough for that yet. But it's like I'm already 23, and I'm going to be pissed at myself in 5 years from now if I didn't compete still. So it's like I'm just going to do it. I don't care if I get first. Of course, I want to do my best. But I just want to compete, see how I will look, that lean, that diced, and just take you guys along for the journey for that cut in that prep. So plan to hear more about that in the future. But posterior today, we're on a cut, so our carbohydrate intake has gone down, right? Fats are very minimal. Protein's still high. Carbs are still decently high, but they are being lowered. So I really want to prioritize carbs during training, especially, and of course before and after. But pros is use code LUCH, L-U-C-H. Use code LUCH10, actually, L-U-C-H 10, to save some money, to support me. They have this great isocarb energy formula, and I love to take this either right before, mixed in with my pre, or intra workout with my electrolytes when I sip on during my actual training session. Either way, this is going to be great to help me give some energy, especially because we're going to try to deadlift today. It is posterior. I am focused more on muscle hypertrophy now, but I still love to deadlift. I still love the bench. Bench not so much because we are cutting, and mass moves mass on bench, so that's not the funnest right now. But we're going to try to deadlift. I'm going to try to pull 700, maybe 725. We'll see how we feel. I haven't deadlifted in a week, and I've lost 3 pounds given in a week and a half or so, or in the last 5-6 days since we deadlifted the last 3.5 pounds. So yeah, it might not work the best, but we're going to see. And then we're going to finish with posterior, so just back, more leg stuff, more isolation work. And then I'll show you guys the posing, and then probably talk to you guys briefly, and then we're going to hit the sauna. I've been loving the sauna. I sauna almost every single time I'm at the gym now. After every workout, I try to get 20-30 minutes in the sauna. It just really relaxes my mind. It keeps me in the present moment, right? I don't carry my phone on me really. I don't listen to music. I just am there with myself in the sauna, and it's fun to work up that sweat. It's fun to feel that sauna energy, and then getting out of that sauna, dude, you feel alleviated. You feel beautiful. It's just an amazing feeling. So I've been loving the sauna. I've been doing that almost every day now too, almost every training day almost. So we're gonna drink this pre. I have a client call actually in about 10 minutes for a potential new client. So if you guys don't know, I'm an online coach. I'm an online fitness coach. I do bodybuilding, powerlifting, lifestyle, mainly powerlifting and lifestyle, because I haven't competed myself yet. So I don't want to put myself in a position to coach bodybuilding clients if I don't know the ins and outs and the ropes myself. That's why I also want to do compete too, to get my feet more in the water and to understand how to prep someone and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to take that client call. We're going to sip on our pre with our carbohydrates in it. Probably have a Rice Krispie too. And then warm up, and you guys will see that. And then we'll see if I do a voiceover or some more talking like this. Let me know if you guys like these YouTube videos too. I know a lot of you come for the whiteboard videos, but I'm trying to do more training videos because I enjoy them. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy talking about my workouts and just vlogging. So hopefully you guys are interested in these type of videos. But like always, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. Oh, wow. 1 hour client call done. New client locked down. Joey, if you're watching this, let's make this thing go crazy. Anyways, we drank our pre about 30 minutes ago, so it's time to really lock in and hit this lift, but probably not going to do a whole lot of talking. 8:30 p.m. Need to lock in and trade. Oh, so that's what we're going to do. So I'll see you guys when we're at the deadlift bar, probably. All right, we're not deadlifting because someone's on the freaking platform, and it's 8:45, and I'm not doing all that right now. So we're going to skip deadlifts today. We're just going to hit posterior. We're going to do hip thrust, cable RDLs, back stuff, bicep stuff, and then pose, and then sauna. And I'm freezing right now, so I need to get this blood flowing, dude. But yeah, we're not deadlifting today, guys. Sorry. But we're going to go lift now. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. And if you are interested in coaching, I just got a client for an hour talking to him about how I can help him best reach his goals. I got him on board for 3 months. If you guys are interested in coaching, you want to better your life, you want to get stronger, you want to get bigger, you want to get leaner, you want to lose that stubborn belly fat, anything you want to do, get an expert who can help you reach your goals, guys. zachluchh.com. DM me on Instagram or go to my website, zachluchh, to see more about my coaching and to help me help you. Only a limited spots left, so get with me before it's too late. I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. Let's go ahead and get this lift started. All right, guys, welcome back to another voiceover of this gym session. We are hitting posterior, as you guys know, starting with hip thrust. Now, some of these clips will look more cinematic, like this one, for example, because I filmed some clips on my Sony camera and then some just on my iPhone. But yeah, we're getting straight into it. We're doing one set of 5 to 7 reps with hip thrust right here. Really trying to focus on squeezing those glutes at the top, staying around 90 degrees, and everything is taken till failure. Now failure, that means with good form, so once I cannot perform a rep with standardized good form, I stop. So that was the only set of hip thrust we did. We moved straight into this standing calf raise. Same thing. Taken till failure. We did do 2 total sets, but as you can see, this was filmed on my iPhone. As you can tell from the graphic changes, filmed on my iPhone, but 2 sets taken till failure with calf raises. You really want to focus on that stretch in the eccentric loading phase. If you think about it, we're walking on our calves or on our feet all day. Our calves do enough plantar flexion, but what really will help grow them is that slow eccentric, that dorsiflexion, as well as that stretch at the bottom. And if you notice a little bit back, I did that adjustment with my feet because my feet slip. But 2 total sets of calves as our second exercise. Now we're moving into some assisted pull-ups. I do neutral grip, as you will see performed here, as well as wide grip that you'll see after this set. Both I do 2 sets total of, really trying to focus on that squeeze, pulling with my elbows, keeping my arms neutral and to my side, and really getting that shoulder extension for this neutral grip. Same thing, target reps around 6 to 10 for 2 total sets, and then once I cannot perform a rep with clean, standardized, good form, I will stop, and that is taken till failure. So you guys will see 1 set right here of neutral grip, taken till failure, beautiful. And then right here, you guys will see the wide grip assisted pull-up. So now focusing on shoulder adduction, bringing those arms back to our side. Your hips and shoulders do abduction and adduction. Adduction is easy to think about because you're adding it together. So bringing those arms together for adduction. Same thing, 2 sets of 6 to 10 reps each. And I really like to control this motion. And I don't like to fully extend, right? I like to keep my lats engaged and just fully worked through that range of motion. So that's why you don't see me completely extending my elbows. I like to keep my lats just focused and always being utilized during these movements. And I've seen a lot of lat growth, so it's definitely working. But now we move into some cable seated RDLs. I really do love this exercise. It takes a lot of stress off your back. A lot of overloading from your upper body is taken off with this variation of cable RDLs. And for this, we just did 1 total set. It's really hard for me to get a solid rep range with these. Like 6 to 10 would be ideal, but it's just too hard to load weight, and the weight of the full stack is just too easy. So I really just take this between 10 to 20 reps. Just wherever I fail is where I fail, and that's the reps that I do. So with this, we're really focusing on feeling it in our hamstrings, right? Having a slight bend in our knees, and then fully extending back for hip extension to work our glutes and our hamstrings. And this is one of the best exercises that I have in my program currently. I absolutely love them, and I've seen great posterior growth in my lower body from doing them as well. This was a long set. It was a long set. We used straps to rely on not on grip, but rather our posterior chain to do the exercise, because we don't want to have our grip be the limiting factor. So always wear your straps on back exercises and things like this as well. Now we move into a kneeling single leg curl. Really not trying to use momentum, not letting our hips use momentum to help bring the weight up. Really trying to just use our hamstrings to curl that weight up, and I like to control it as well. And this exercise is good. I can hit a solid rep range. We did 2 total sets of this for each leg. I hit a solid rep range between 6 to 10 as well, but it's with the plate, so I'm able to progressively overload it in weight every single week, or just volume of reps. So 2 total sets for each leg with this right here. And I don't think I filmed the other side. No, so that's okay. We're moving on to preacher curl for biceps. This is a great exercise to help really isolate your biceps, making sure just keeping our scapula stabilized and not letting our shoulders run forward on the descent. That set was pretty mid. That was like a warm-up set, but I filmed it, so sorry you guys had to see that. But just imagine I did 2 sets of preacher curls, 6 to 10 reps, taking no failure. And then move into a seated hip abduction, so abduction, bringing those legs apart, working those lateral rotators in our glutes, in our posterior chain. And then we just do one set of this for around 12 to 15 reps, I think, or maybe we did 10. Either way, take until failure, but around 10 to 12 reps. And then we move into some cable hammer curls, so to work our brachialis, and just forearm flexors in general. I love to hold the rope a little downward to work on my grip, to work on my strength and my grip. And then as my grip loses, my hands go closer to the top of the rope, and then it's all just brachialis and biceps from there. So one set of this, take until failure for around 8 to 12 reps. And then we did finish with one set of chest-supported T-bar rows. So a little more mid-back, upper back, and rear delt action right here. I've been doing these a little more now instead of a rear delt fly, just because I do feel it better in my rear delts and upper back, and I've seen great growth with them as well. So yeah, one set of that, take until failure. And I think that concludes the workout. No, we have one more exercise, one more little back exercise. I'm trying to increase my back frequency just slightly, so we're doing one set of cable pullovers, more shoulder extension here. One set of 8 to 10 reps, take until failure. Really trying to bring those elbows down, keeping our spine neutral, but also a little bit extended to really bias those lats. And one total set right there. And then that will conclude posterior. Please leave a like, comment, anything you want. Workout complete. I forgot I was even filming a workout video, but yeah, lift complete. Let me know if you guys enjoyed these voiceover workout videos, or if you would prefer me to talk with a mic during my workout. Let me know, but I hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys took away something, you know, meaningful from this video. But yeah, we did do 20 minutes in the sauna after we posed. Oh no, I left my grapes and berries in the fridge at work. Oh no. That was supposed to be my carbohydrates too, and little hydration after the sauna. I was in a rush to leave, so shit. But I was in a rush to leave. It's 11 p.m. so yeah. I'll be back here tomorrow for 12 hours, so I will eat them then. But kind of blows. I'm craving them now. I'm craving the grapes and blueberries that are in that fridge. But it is what it is. We'll be home in 25 minutes. Yeah, my drive is pretty far, man. It's pretty far. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. And that's, you know, that's what's important. Summer's almost over. I didn't have as much of an eventful summer as I anticipated. Me and my girlfriend are taking a trip to South Carolina in the beginning of September. But other than that, I've been to the beach maybe 3 times. I've gone out 0 times. I mean, me and her have went on dates and stuff. But I've just been so busy with content, with coaching, with work in general, that it's like, I'm like, dang, I wish I could have done a little more fun stuff in the summer. But it is what it is. I'm glad that I'm a hard worker. I'm glad that I'm able to work. I'm blessed to, you know, have a car to go to work and to make money. So it's still amazing. I'm still grateful, but I just wish I, you know, maybe did a little more fun stuff this summer. But we still have, you know, a few weeks, so I can still change that, and I'm gonna try. But I just love the grind, man. And yeah, let me know. I might compete, guys, so let me know what you think. I just don't know how, like, if I thought I was gonna win a show, I would have competed already. But I just don't like the way my physique looks. I don't think I'm symmetrical or just like proportionate enough to compete or to win. or to compete at a high level. But we'll see what the future entails. We'll see what the future holds. But I appreciate you guys all for watching. I'm gonna actually put the phone down so I can drive and get home safely. But yeah, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching or personalized workout programs, guys, any of that, check out my website, zachluch.com, or DM me on Instagram. That's all I got for you. God bless you all. I'll see you in the next video.